back to part 2 of surprising Alyssa with the same car but less shittier. So today we're gonna push this thing out of here, degrease the whole thing. We're gonna degrease all the door jambs, prep this thing up, and we're gonna paint strip this thing today, right now, down to bare metal. Shout out Nicholas. Nico, what is it? Nico 1GR?
Nico GR, bro. Come on, get the name
Nico
right.
GR1?
No, N1KOGR.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Get it right.
So he's the professional painter. He's the one behind all this. Telling
Professional, nothing.
telling me how to do this shit correctly, which is honestly huge. Today's gonna help me out. Make sure this car comes out pristine, professional. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna look like what? Like
shit.
Glass. Maybe ass, but
It's gonna look like ass.
it's supposed to look like glass. We got some Merlon turtle.
Got the markers, bro. I love these things.
These are basically Amazon's finest choice of.
Oh, these aren't Amazon. I just found them on Amazon.
Oh,
This is what I use all the time for the daily. Merca, good brand, bro.
yeah, that's what I said. Merco.
Merlin Turtle. Merlin. Take it like this. Ooh.
Yep.
Gotta
We don't
read
have
that.
scissors in here.
Found the scissors.
We found this.
Look at this idiot, bro.
You stupid.
Now look, ready?
Yep.
2 for 1, bro.
2 for 1.
We gotta wash it. This thing has filth. It has everything that you don't want on it. It's not what I used, but this is what we're gonna use today.
And it works perfectly fine.
Are we gonna dilute it? Absolutely not. We want extra strength. Do it the wrong way. That's how we're gonna do it.
Get yourself a good detailing spray bottle.
We don't need that.
We don't need that where we're going. Make sure you get. Oh, I'm really making a mess here. Oh, it's burning my hand, dude. Don't try this at home. Dude, these are my good shoes.
Oh my bad.
Come out of your picture. As you can see, it's a little bit musty, crusty, dusty.
Gross.
So all this shit, be generous. The whole 2 gallon is like $9. Wear gloves, a mask, you know, do it correctly. Do as I say, not as I do.
Who taught you that? Your dad? Oh, okay.
Barely used any, you know?
And then I go back and do it correctly.
What did I do wrong? Oh shit. Hey!
It's gonna be squeaky clean by the end of this. So what we're doing here, what Mr. Trefon is doing, is that what they call you, Trefon?
Just call me whatever you like. Trifo, TK, T-Clue, you know?
So what DK over here is doing is he's taping this all off. This was out of pure laziness because one, we're trying to beat the sun because it's late and we're trying to get a lot of work done today. And 2, you don't want your paint strip to get in spots where you don't really want it to go. So we're obviously not gonna paint strip these jams because that's gonna make a lot of work that we don't need to do because these can just get scuffed and shot and be fine. So we're gonna run a nice 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of tape along this edge. Paint strip the main part, obviously not in the taillight pocket, but like same thing around all our edges. It's gonna be all taped. Paint strip the main part, sand off whatever's left over from the tape, and we'll be.
For this stuff, you're gonna want to use some gloves. This is the best, the one and only.
Paint stripper removal.
You get this at where? O'Reilly's.
We got it from O'Reilly's. I know they have it. This stuff, the Ultra, actually surprisingly works. So. All right. Where's the paintbrush? Get your PPE. We got these see-through gloves. Get my mask on. What the kind of shit is this, bro?
It's made for you. Small. This side's pretty much good. Almost down to bare metal. Very little bit of paint left on it, to be honest with you. We could sand that down, no issues. Got all hands on deck. This side, I don't know why, needs like 20 million coats. It's like the 4th coat. All right, today's project, today's a new day, right? Yesterday, we paint stripped the whole thing. Most of the quarter panels and the rockers and stuff. So today's objective is to get this thing fully sanded down, ready to go, so I can start stripping the doors, fenders, and everything else. All right, we're gonna get all this sanded down to bare metal. Typically, you don't have to do this, but since the paint is so bad and flaking everywhere, it would be a lot more of a pain in the ass to kind of try and blend these in. So we just paint strip the whole thing in our situation and are just bringing it down to bare metal. But yeah, let's get to sanding. Enough jibber jabber. Hey, I'm down here. All right, so obviously we got rust here. What the hell are we gonna do? We're gonna Bondo right over it. Never tell anyone. Nah, we're gonna do it correctly. We're gonna cut right up to the pinch welds, I think. Best thing to do here. We're gonna cut right up to the pinch welds, close to it. Make like a little rectangle, cut all the cancer out. There is some starting in there, so we're gonna sand that after we rip this out. And we actually have plenty of sheet metal. We got a full stock of it, so. He's cutting my car apart. We're gonna cut it off Alex's car, so we're gonna make a little template, get it to fit as close as possible so we have the least amount of filling to do. But let's cut this thing out first and see how that goes. Grab a quick little measurement and time to cut. I'm gonna cut a little piece off Alex's car. I mean, he has a plan to cut this whole thing out, so we'll utilize a little piece here and be good to go. Look at this beauty. You can't even tell anything happened. Other than half the welds I missed. This thing will get some Bondo and it'll look good as new. It's not even bad. It's honestly super close to the body line. It's not perfect, but it's my first time doing it, so a little bit of Bondo. Oh, that came out good. A little change of plans. We were gonna originally paint the inside of the trunk, just base coat, no clear or anything like that. But I was thinking, you know what? Why not bedliner it? And I was like, let me go check the garage. Oh, look at this. Found a old box we did the buggy with. Got 2 full bottles, so I think should be plenty enough to do the whole inside. I'm gonna tape as nice as possible. Tape all the wires and stuff and try to make it look as good as possible. She's all masked up. Got the plastic on the concrete, prepped up, ready to spray, baby. That was my fault. I thought this was an extension for the tip. You live and you learn, you know? Well, the hardtop's sanded down pretty close to where we wanted. We still have to do some fiberglass work and scotch the inside of this.
A lot of the sanding's done, but a little bit more.
But just stay tuned for the next video because we're bringing all this shit to Nico's shop. We're gonna get it sprayed in primer. But that's in the next one, so peace out.
I'll get you in the next one.
Catch you in the next one. Later.